OneShot is a gritty first-person shooter set in the darkness of a post-apocalyptic underground, where the only thing standing between you and bloody dismemberment are your wits and tactical prowess, because you only have one shot. One bullet that you must extract from slain enemies and reforge if you would have any hope of surviving the... Wait a second. OneShot is a surreal top-down puzzle game. In terms of feel, it's kind of like an old point-and-click adventure game in terms of combining items and all that sort of thing, or like a text adventure. It's the sort of game that starts throwing puzzles at you on the Steam store page, so it's probably going to get very cerebral. Now, in this game, you guide a little girl on her quest to restore the sun to a lightless world. But notice my wording there. I didn't say that you play as a little girl. I said that you guide a little girl. Because in this game, there is no fourth wall. The game is aware of your presence. You are a character, as much as Nico, the little girl, is. So, long-time watchers of my channel should know that this ought to be right up my alley. So, let's just slip into companion mode here and begin. Hi. Hello? That's always a great start to your day when you wake up in a unfamiliar house in pitch black. Now, full disclosure, this is my second attempt at this game. I have not played to completion. I played about 35 minutes. I recorded about 35 minutes. And then I discovered that about 2/3 of that 35 minutes was just a menu screen that got stuck for some reason. This game's a nightmare to record. So, I have spoilers for a little bit of the game, but it's not all that much. There's a TV remote here. Nico picks it up. I do need to remember the controls, though, because they're a little bit awkward, as I recall. Okay. Luminous yellow eyes. I don't think he's talking about my eyes, but it certainly fits. So, abandoned house. No water. No light. We've got this computer that requires us to input a code. But we don't know the code yet. It's too dark to read. However, if we go to this window here, gentle light here. So, if we select the television remote and use it here, we can see the television remote. And this took me way too long to figure out. I wasn't quite in the point and click adventure mode. Okay, so notes. Alright, and that should give us the code to the computer. So, blue is 7. No. Green is 6. Red is 0. And blue, yellow is 9. You know, I think this is a different combination from my first attempt. Access granted. And now we are faced with Windows 95. I found him. Because there wasn't anything else to do in this room and I'm trapped here? That's quite an assertion. My mission is to help Nico leave, apparently. Oi, go away, Windows. I don't want to broadcast this game. I'm already broadcasting this game. Alright, so yes, this game knows who I am. Now, I'm not sure who that was, or whether they are reliable. So, let's not get too set on what it's saying. Hello? Anyone? Oh, so you can't go back there. Okay. TV. TV gives off a dangerous-looking spark. Thank you for hint. Over here, we have a fire. The wood in the... well, not a fire yet. The wood in the fireplace looks like it was never used. Perhaps it could be lit. Yes, the most lit fire you can have in 2019. It's January 3rd, by the way, which should give you an idea of the turnaround time of my videos. Inside the refrigerator is a bottle of alcohol. I think Nico is probably underage. The sink won't turn on. Again, no water. Chair, table. So this way is locked, but there is a door there. We just can't see it. Here we have what looks like a key place. So, to solve this puzzle, we combine the bottle of alcohol with a dry branch from the bathroom, and we have a wet branch. And apparently Nico used the entire bottle to get this branch wet. That allows us to... oh wait, I need to select it in the inventory. Nico readies the branch. Ah! Okay, now we have a burning branch, although we cannot see it. We can use that to light the fire, which is blue for some reason. Something on the ground glimmers in the firelight. It appears to be a small metallic object wedged into a crack in the floor. Nico digs it out. And we get a basement key. Presumably, that leads to the basement. Okay. And now, darkness and stairs. Never a good combination. And darkness and a line. Ah. And that's what we're here for. Light bulb. Nico apparently generates power. So, this looks like the sort of thing that will fit in that keyhole thing. So let's go do that. Also, the music's gone. Ready the light bulb. A large light bulb. It's the sun. Which allows us to open this door, or activate this thing. At least. Yeah, I feel the same way, Nico. Let's see. Nothing over here. So let's venture out into the world. So, waterfall stretching up into the sky. So, yeah, we're definitely underground. You can quickly travel to the locations you have already visited. Okay. Fast travel cannot be used indoors. Okay. So we will find that this place has robots everywhere. To the north is some stuff that's probably plot relevant but is no use currently. Can't get over there at the moment. So, what is this water reflecting if we're underground? Similarly, we've got a pool here, but it's sparkling much more intensely than the water over here. Maybe this isn't water. I'm not sure. Let's head south. Follow the train tracks. Well, that's a great place for a train line to go. Right off the edge of a cliff. Now we transition areas. And meet our first character. Ah! That lightbulb, you are here! Me? Yes! Welcome to our world, friend. I am most humbled by your presence. Yes! Thanks. Lots of ellipses in this game. Sorry, I'm a little lost. Ah, right. Allow me to explain some things. May I first ask how you arrived here? First ask? I guess this robot has a lisp. I'm not sure. I woke up in this weird house. It was really dark. Oh! So you woke up in an unfamiliar dark location? Mm-hmm. Just as my prophecy foretold, yes. You are the savior we have been waiting for. You will be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. I will now provide you with vital information. Please ask me anything. Ah, well, can you tell me about... I'm not sure where I am exactly. I can't see too far off. Everything's so dark. Our world was not always this dim, nor was it so broken. But time waits for nobody, not even saviors. The world is divided into 3 regions. You're on the fringe right now, the Barrens. That tower you see in the distance once held our sun. So is that pillar we saw in the cutscene a waterfall or the tower? If so, that is an incredibly tall tower. Oh, so that's what the tall thing was. As you go further towards the center, you will cross other regions. There should be a map still in this outpost somewhere. Ooh. Can you tell me about the light bulb? I found it in the house I woke up in. Within your hands is our new sun. Your son? Yes. Years ago, our previous sun sat atop that tower and spilled its life into the land. But one day, the light went out. Not enough maintenance, I guess. Oh. The world is still hanging on by a thread. The surface of this world is abundant with an element called phosphor. Fortunately for us, the element stored light in... This element stored light energy from our previous sun. It's now our only source of illumination, but its energy is finite. When the last of the light dies, our world will too. Ah. But now that you are here with the new sun, all is well. You will need to restore it to the tower. That looks pretty far off. Yes, so begins your pilgrimage. Also, the sun is fragile, so be careful. Imagine if our sun was fragile. If the sun shatters, the world will end in an instant. Oh. So I'm guessing that's a warning to me as much as to Nico. Because, we only have one shot. Can you tell me about the computer? In the house, I found this computer. It kept saying stuff like, your actions here will affect Nico. But I'm Nico. Are those messages meant for someone else? If I had to guess, they might be trying to pass the message to YellowDemonHurlr. YellowDemonHurlr? It is a pretty weird name. That would be our god. No. Let's get this straight. I am not a god. I guess I can forgive you for thinking that, since I have tangled with two separate entities now that people have thought were gods, but one was basically an animal and the second was a sham. If you are here, that means YellowDemonHurlr is here also. YellowDemonHurlr will provide guidance for your journey. That's my job. In fact, they already have. Really? I haven't seen anyone, though. Have you not contacted YellowDemonHurlr yet? I don't think so. Being the bringer of our son, you have the sacred ability to communicate directly with YellowDemonHurlr. Yes, she just needs to tweet me at YellowDemonHurlr. Or is it at YDH Plays? I can't remember. I don't get many tweets. An ability that no one else possesses. Certainly not I. Please close your eyes and focus. All right. Hello? YellowDemonHurlr? Are you there? Yes. Oh. Nice to meet you, YellowDemonHurlr. Likewise. My name is Nico. I actually heard someone. They said their name is YellowDemonHurlr. This is incredible. Do not be afraid to ask YellowDemonHurlr for guidance or for assistance. You are the Messiah, after all. Can you tell me about going home? Oh. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not sure about this. I still don't know how I got here. I was just with my mama a few hours ago, and now it feels like I'm in a bad dream. Yeah, I know that feeling. I just want to go home. Your mission is to save our world, just as my mission is to tell you about our world. I am unable to help you beyond my programming. I am sorry. Oh. I think that's all I have to ask for now. Excellent! I wish you luck. So, this is going to be, potentially tricky. I mean, as a companion, I have an obligation to Nico. But apparently these people also revere me as a god, so I have an obligation to them too, to save them. And it is possible, although I don't know, this is about as far as I got into this game, that those two responsibilities may come into conflict. We shall see. Anyway, so the robot mentioned a map, which, let me see, does this do anything? It won't turn on. No, it doesn't do anything. Okay. Self-charging solar battery modeled N87. 1 year warranty included. Simply place your self-charging battery in full daylight with the lens facing up. Charges in seconds, no external power is needed. If the battery fails to charge, check to see if the lens on the front side has not been dislodged during transport. One charge cycle will last about 10 days. If you notice a decline in the charge cycle within the warranty period, please contact the manufacturer. Okay, so we have a solar charging device here. Except obviously it's not working because the sun is out. Now you would think that we could use the sun in our hands to activate this, but no. However, Nico, being a cat person, says, "This box looks interesting." I wish I had something to pry it open with, but we don't. Not yet, anyway. Okay, 1. A robot may not injure a living person or, through inaction, allow a person to come to harm. 2. A robot must obey the orders given to it by people, except where sufficient orders would conflict with the first law. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. So those are Asimov's 3 laws of robotics there. Although I think the original phrasing referred specifically to humans instead of persons. So I'm going to assume that this is a society with more than one species in it. Perhaps evidenced by the fact that Nico is a cat person. Now, those laws are not perfect, especially when it comes to relations between robots. So here's a map. I wish we could take it with us, but we can't. So we're down at the Barrens, inside the glen, and then beyond the walls of the refuge, and then the tower. Okay. So this is a little bit of a ring world with, well, not a disc world, rather, with a moat in the middle, basically, okay? I guess that map is simple enough that we don't really need to carry it with us. A robot. It seems to be okay, just doesn't have power. Same deal over here. A robot without power. The use of a robot as a replacement head engineer seems unorthodox, especially one responsible for last year's incident. I suppose they had to get her away from the city, but that doesn't make it easier to swallow for the rest of us that work here. I hope that man knows what he's doing. Management. Okay. So a robot was placed into a position of responsibility here. Some people weren't happy about it. It's a faded poster. Reminder to all workers. The rarest form of blue phosphor is found during the phosphor shrimp spawn period. If you observe a pond with a bubbled over surface, please contact management immediately. We will dispatch a harvest team ASAP. Okay. That might be what those sparkles are, if we are indeed underground. Phosphor instead of reflected stars. It's a faded poster. 5 new positions are available at the mines. Housing and other provisions are included upon hiring. First come, first serve. Okay. Let's head downstairs. A page with faded ink. Able to provide power to all robots and machinery in the area via a large electromagnetic field. Maintenance efforts are quite high, as expected. We have provided customized backup cells for the most important robots, Their electromagnetic fields are much weaker, and the signals are highly specific. In other words, these small cells can only charge one single. The rest of the page is unreadable. So I'm guessing that what that means is that there are specific batteries, basically, that only fit particular robots. There are a lot of small glowing shrimp swimming in the jar. The most powerful form of phosphor, apparently. Some sort of small machine. I wonder what it does. I can feel my hair standing up a little. Let's see. So, this is one of those electromagnetic power transmitter things, like what Tesla envisioned. Presumably, it's drawing power from these shrimp. Since this seems to be a largely solar-powered society. Okay. That's a big machine. It doesn't seem to be doing anything, though. There's a rectangle-shaped hole in the middle. It looks like something used to fit in here. Presumably the battery we need. So, let's see. What if I activate this empty bottle? Try to use that on This. No. I wonder if that pool I saw that was really sparkly has these phosphor shrimp in it. If so, can I take some? No, doesn't look like it. Anything in here? Nope. Actually, more obvious solution. What if I just select the light bulb sun in my inventory and use it next to one of the power generator things? Let's see. Quick light bulb. No, don't combine them. I just want you to select the thing. Can I use this? No. Not on this. What about the thing downstairs? And this appears to be just a ground decoration. So, you have anything else to say to me? Hello again. Are there more questions you wish to ask? Go on then, ask away. Can you tell me about the Barrens? It's so empty here. That's why it's called the Barrens. Are there any people living in this area? Besides robots, I mean. I do not know. I was not built to wander. Not built to? So you just stand here? Must be boring. Do you at least have friends? Robot friends? I cannot desire companionship. I have not been tamed. Not tamed? There was no time. I see. The prophecy. So what is this prophecy exactly? The prophecy predicted that a savior will arrive from another land. The savior will wake up in a strange house, find the sun, and illuminate the world. Oh. What else did you, foresee? What do you mean? What else did you see in the prophecy? Wait, you are the prophet, right? Good heavens, no. But you called it my prophecy earlier. That just means it is built into my programming. So these are deterministic robots, possibly not fully sapient, although I'm not sure we should discount that at this point. Ah, my programming is what guides me. I am a robot, after all. I see. The tower. How tall is the tower? I can't even see the top. I can't seem to even see the top. I am not allowed to answer. But how do I get up there? In time, YellowDemonHurlr will know what to do. Yeah, analysis is usually my job. I see. Okay. Alright, let's look around some, since I'm not seeing an obvious solution up there. It's a big building. Some sort of... that might be some sort of administration building. This seems like an industrial area, perhaps a mining area from the information on the mines. So, robots sitting in a conveyor belt. And that's what I just said, Nico. Doesn't seem to have power. Maybe this facility builds robots? Nothing that way. What's that machine up there? A big machine. Looks like a press used to crush metal. Okay. Another press? Yeah. Or maybe this was some sort of ore processing facility, and the robots were the workers. Ooh, this looks like something I can pick up. Also, it sounds like there's still active machinery here. What's left of the robot's arm. Piece of a robot that's badly damaged. Just a head. No, poor Nico. It's beyond repair. So... Ah. This machine is still operating. Let's deselect the light bulb. I don't want to accidentally tell her to put that in the pressing. Oh, this machine is still running. Maybe I shouldn't stand so close to it. What if my scarf got caught in there? And then it'll pull me in and... I'm not going to finish that sentence. To be fair, I don't think that sort of crusher will pull you in. That's some sort of facility for either recycling destroyed robots or processing ore. Now, I did explore a little bit to the north in my original playthrough, so I know that there's another house there, and there's a piece of metal there, I think. I'm not sure what the purpose is. Let's continue looking around this way first. This goes out this way. Ah, a note. Although the poisonous gas is highly localized to the vent zones, Barrens workers were still recommended to wear gas masks. Yeah, that keeps you from moving too far north. These masks were mandatory around the active vent sites, of course. As more and more of the workforce got replaced by robots, we found ourselves with a surplus of abandoned gas masks. It seemed like a waste to get rid of them all, so we kept a few for emergencies. Okay. It'd be nice if I knew where those were, but that should be able to get me past the gas vents that I encountered earlier. Ah, so this is a new note, okay. The sun will not return, and the abyss is calling my name. I'm sorry, everyone, for choosing to leave before the darkness suffocates us all. So, suicide notes. It remains to be seen what sort of world Nico has been thrust into. Hopefully it is a gentler sort than some of the previous ones I have worked with. A metal safe. Seems like it's locked with a six-digit code. I don't remember seeing any 6-digit codes. Do you, YellowDemonHurlr? Not yet. That wasn't it. Well, we haven't encountered any yet. A torn page with faded ink. Date unknown. With mining operations going smoothly, materials are no longer our limiting factor. We will be able to build more resilient robots, both in body and mind. Specifically, the discovery of the metal alloy 291 will likely allow the development of highly efficient circuitry. Okay. Alloy 291. New area. What are these? Can't tell, but I don't want to leave the area yet. Dead flowers. Ooh, that looks like some sort of digger. A robot. No power, just like the rest. Up here? Ah, yes. Ah, hi. The light bulb. So, are you the Messiah? That's what I've been told. I expected someone taller. Or at least someone that doesn't look like a king. That's what you are, right? Some sort of cat. Nuh-uh! I'm a person. You got the eyes of the cat. But cats walk on 4 legs. Well, either way, a child like you being the Messiah just doesn't feel right. Look, pal, you don't get to choose your companions. That's not how it works. You take what you're given and you do the work you need to do. That robot there says there's no mistake. I know. This is going to sound cold, but I honestly think you are better off just leaving and letting the world die naturally. The world's been falling apart for a long time. The world is always falling apart. That doesn't mean it can't get better. This manner of decay is highly improbable that the sun can fix it. You've already seen how bad it can get, right? Okay, so he didn't mean metaphorically, he meant literally. We haven't seen much of anything, actually. And we can't really just leave. Oh, so you just got here. Then you must be headed towards the tower. It's where I'm supposed to put the light bulb, or sun, isn't it? Yes, at the very top. We know that the tower contains a force that nobody could comprehend. The power is strongest at the summit. Maybe we'll send you back home after you complete your mission. Oh! Don't take my word for it, though. Okay. Dear Silver, I heard the news about the mines. I'm sorry, I can't imagine what you're feeling. It's been 2 weeks. I know it must be hard, but maybe it's better that you come back. It's only a matter of time before the robots, okay, are recalled. So, robots that operate rowboats, I guess. There's one to the north of our starting position. At least let me know you got my message, okay? Kip. Okay, so another one of these. Please do not touch that. Oh, sorry, I got curious. What is this thing? Backup power cell. It keeps me functional. The main generator for the Barrens ran out of power some time ago. It could not even last a week without the sun. Sorry to hear that. All we can do is make use of the light we have. What's this? Something is poking out from the shelf. Ah, it's a screwdriver. You can take it if you want. It may help you. Oh, are you sure? Yes, I have many. Thank you. Okay, so now I have a screwdriver. So, lots of tiny shrimp are swimming in this jar. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, over there. So, presumably, this does not run. This sink does not run. What's this? Photo of 2 people. The glass is a bit too foggy to see the details, though. So, chessboard, or checkers board? It's a metal chess table covered in dust. I haven't played chess with anyone else for a very long time. Oh? Not even with other robots? No. Nobody in the Barrens had that capacity in their programming. Nobody here is tamed, for that matter. What's inside the tower? I don't know. Nobody's ever entered it before. At least, nobody history knows. Then who built it? Built? As far as anyone can tell, it's been there since the beginning of time. I know someone who wanted to study it before, but... Oh? He never told me if it went anywhere. I'm guessing that's who left the note? What's this? A bed. It's made of metal? Doesn't look very comfortable. Okay. It's a crate. So, do you have anything else to say? Do you need further assistance? We're good, thanks. Okay. Alright. So, where's my... travel. So we're at Lookout Point, okay. Over this way. No, I don't want to get stuck behind the pile of ash. Or whatever the heck that is. Ah. Wait. I saw you heading towards this direction. The mines have been abandoned for a long time. I cannot guarantee that it's safe. If you must enter it, it is my duty to accompany you at least once. Oh, thanks. Aha, this looks interesting. But I have been recording for 45 minutes now, so I'm going to call it an episode here. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!